Hi, welcome to Markets of Sunshine. I'm Marcia, and in today's video we are going to be making a mini journal for the group challenge or community challenge that I'm doing here on my channel. And I'm going to be using my Instax Mini 11 camera. This is one of those like Polaroid type instant cameras. So what I'm doing is I am taking a picture of the items that are being sent in to me that I'm turning into the giveaway items. So the first one was there, that was the first one. This is the second one. And then the Happy Mail, and then this is other Happy Mail that I received recently from Diane. And then these little mini Polaroid pictures are going to go in the album, and then I'm going to document when I received it, who sent it to me, and then in addition to that, a friend of mine just recently gave me this index card file system, and it had 31 days for every day of the month, and then it has the months of the year that they made, and they stapled it onto the front of that. So since I started this in April, then everyone who sent me something for April is it going under the April tab, and then their envelope, and then their any notes, cards, and things like that that they sent me are going to be going in there, and then the actual giveaway items go in here as well. So then that way I can go right to the month and find it very easily. I love this, so that, you know, I love to be organized. So this is going to keep me super duper organized. I'm very happy with this. So this was my friend Michelle. So thank you so much, Michelle, for sending that in. And I know she watches the videos from time to time. So now I just took these pictures, and this little mini is not good as quality and clear as I would have hoped that it would have been when you're doing your close-ups. Now this one isn't too bad. I'm trying to angle it so you can see. So I mean, you can see what it is. This one here, I mean, I really had to get closer, and it's on the selfie mode. So it's just, you know, but at any rate, you know, I'm happy with it. And then now down here I can actually write information down here as well. So I'll put the person's name and the date down there. The back of it, you can't write anything. So I have a video that I did a couple of years ago when I actually purchased this, and I said I was going to be using it and putting these into a journal. And I did take a few pictures, and I do have a little mini album thing that they sent. And let me see, I don't even know if I put anything in it, but let me show you and we'll see what's in it. So here it is, but as you can see, there is nothing in here. And I know I was taking pictures of flowers in my garden, and I don't remember if I took any of the actual things that I don't want that one first. That wasn't the first one. I want to put them in the order that I received. Okay, so these two. So this is going to go like this. This is going to go like this. And then my goal idea with this was to document like products that I make and items that I make, and then if I'm going to use them for a giveaway, then I would, you know, I'd have a documentation of it. So that was the whole idea of the thing. Okay, so then this one's going to go here, and then that will have the second. Am I putting it in the right way? I don't know. But boy, look at how snug this thing is. My goodness. Like, oh, you can't see it. Okay. All right. After I just struggled with the whole thing. Okay, so you only get to see the picture on the front. I didn't like that. Okay, anyway, all right, so then this was the first one that was sent in and me decorating it. This was the second one that was sent in and me decorating it. Okay, so now I can keep these in here, which is going to be great. And then now let's go through the little goodies that Diane sent me. And I put you back in its little holder. When I purchased this, I purchased the leather. I don't know if it came with it in the listing, but I might have added it on. But anyway, it could have come with it. I wanted to have something like this. So then you've got the strap so you don't drop it. All right, make sure my chair doesn't bump. Get everything out of the way. Okay, so these are all the goodies that Diane sent me. Sweet. I'm just so appreciative, grateful, feeling blessed, humbled. I mean, you name it. Just the love that she is showing is absolutely amazing. And, you know, all of my hard work, I feel like, you know, I've had my Etsy shop since 2008, and I have made some remarkable friendships with so many talented women and my customers, and it just touches my heart. I love it. Every single solitary person that has come into my life and that has allowed me to come into theirs, I'm so grateful for. And so now we're going to look at these goodies together. I just love this. This is plastic. So that's how cute is that. And then filled with all these beautiful vintage buttons. And this trim I absolutely love. And there's got another one of those cute little small dainty little, you know, I don't, vintage style to me, pinhead. And then a wooden spool. I love that. So now I'm going to take it out of here. I put them in here because I wanted to keep them together. They were in a box with the shipping, but I have one of my envelopes that I used. Beautiful. Oh, I love this purple violet flower yo-yo. And then this, absolutely love this one. So pretty. I love making delicate little yo-yos as well, and lace, and my little flower pins that I've made, and then tied it with this beautiful ribbon fabric. Absolutely love this. And then here's a darling little silk flower and some trim. And then here's a little bundle. So she sent in 2 submissions, so 2 entries. Okay, so the first one and then the second one, and then for me to decorate and turn them into, you know, embellish them and then send it back to her. So aren't these beautiful, darling, more little butterfly pens? I love that. I love this sequins little motif. That is just gorgeous. So I'm going to have so much fun doing, turning these and decorating these into something gorgeous and beautiful. And then these will be, okay, so we have our April giveaway. So I'm still looking for entries for that. And then the May will be next month with the other one that I showed you that Linda sent in. So then these will be for maybe the end of May. So I might do one at the beginning and the end, it just depends. Or this may go into June. But I absolutely love those. Gorgeous. Cannot wait to start decorating those. And then beautiful lace. Okay, this piece I think was supposed to be tucked in there. More gorgeous lace. I love that. Oh, love this napkin. Beautiful. Just look at how beautiful that is. So this is, yeah, either side. Yeah, either side. But this looks so pretty. Oh, and a nice crochet doily. Love this. Oh my goodness. Beautiful vintage hanky. Absolutely gorgeous. Another beautiful doily. And I have been thinking to myself, I was looking at some of my decor. I have a whole china cabinet. I purchased this china cabinet off of Marketplace, and my husband went and picked it up. And the glass panels on the front, we didn't know, and he didn't notice it. It got all the way home. He had it laying down in the back of the trailer, got it all the way home. Those panels stayed put. Set it up in place in the house, and then realized that the little attachments were breaking off. So he said, oh my word, he said, if I could open the door one day and that thing would fall and hit the floor or my foot or whatever. So the glass panels have been removed. They're intact, but we have to get the little attachments, and he has to do that. So anywho, I have this whole cabinet, beautiful, with things that I have made that I'm keeping, and but I want to have more areas in my home. I have a wrought iron sewing machine stand. The actual table, it was from a customer, gave it to my husband, but anyway, the top of it is gone, which I wish it would have been with it. Oh my word, that would have been a fabulous thing. But then I have another sewing cabinet. I have several old sewing cabinets, machines, and and one in particular I don't use right now. I have it. I just want to redecorate the whole thing. So anyway, I'm trying to come up with what to do with it, and once I do, I'll be showing you a video on that. Love. Oh, look at how beautiful this is. Oh, it's so pretty. And cross-stitched. Oh my goodness gracious, this is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then, oh, look at this. Is this a pillowcase? Oh my word. Oh, how pretty. Oh, how beautiful. Oh my goodness. And Diane, you'll have to let me know if you made this, or if this was a found treasure or something, but it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely, just the work that went into this, that somebody did, is absolutely beautiful. Love it. Love the little bird, the flowers in the basket. It's just so pretty. Really, really pretty. And I have the fabric paint for doing embroidery, and I'm wondering if this is what this is considered. And I purchased it off of Home Shopping Network. I don't even know if the paints are still good in it. And it was one of my things I was wanting to do one day, but this would be so pretty, if, like I'm saying, if that's how it was to be used. It's really gorgeous. I love this. And then to try to figure out how I would start, I mean, I could actually, start cutting this and using it in my projects and oh, it would just be beautiful. I'll have to figure out how I want to go about that, but absolutely love everything. Just such a sweet and kind, generous, loving thing. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Diane. And maybe one day if you're ever in Florida, we could actually meet. So I'm going to keep all the little goodies together. And then that way I won't get them confused and forget. I'm going to have to, I have a little, my daughter's wedding bouquet. She gave it to me, and it was silk flowers, and I'm going to put this right in there with her bouquet. That would be a little darling place to keep it. And then I just love every bit of this. It's just absolutely wonderful. So I am going to put this now in my little container, and that way I don't lose any of them. Okay, so this is going to come in here for April, even though I'm going to work on it for May, but I'll know that. And then that will be that. Okay, so I would love to have someone win our April giveaway item. I'm not going to struggle to get all that back in there right this second. And so now I wanted to, let's get to making this journal. Okay, so I'm going to get all the supplies out that we're going to need. And if you want to make it with me, it's going to be really simple. And I'm thinking of how to go about this, because I think what I'll do is wind up gluing. I don't know if I'll make, yeah, I don't think I'll make a pocket. So I'm going to actually wind up gluing the little Polaroid to the front pages of the journals. I mean, I do like it. I like them in here, you know, for now. And I can take duplicate pictures. But anyway, I've been wanting to make this journal. I wanted to show all of you how to make it. Keep that in there now. Let's see. Do you see the organization now? See, I don't lose this. I don't lose those. Just gives me immediate peace of mind. It's like, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go and collect all the supplies for us to make the journal with. Okay, now, if you want to make it and follow along with me, what you would need will be a 12 by 12. Let's just go with 12 by 12. Now, you could use 12 by 12 cardstock. You could use 12 by 12, the paper pad cover, the backing, a little bit heavy duty. So, but we want to fold this, so the backing, it may or may not fold. I haven't really messed around with that. And we're not going to need, we're just going to fold it and crease it. We're not going to need to put a 1-inch spine or ½ inch spine or anything like that. I'm going to make this, keep it really, really simple. You will need either an embroidery needle, some kind of poking tool, an awl. I do have that one little sharp paper piercer tool. You know how we put the silly name of the poking tool, but paper piercer. And I don't know where it is at the moment. I either put it back in the container where I had it in my office, but anyway. And 10 sheets, let's just start off with that. 10 sheets of, you could go with copy paper. I mean, that would be okay. But I like the kids' art journal paper. If you're new to my channel, you haven't seen me do any of these in a while. I've been doing slow stitching for quite a while. Did a lot of junk journals before this, quilting, embroidery. I don't think I've done any crocheting. But anywho, but if at Michael's and Walmart, if you go to the kids section, and if you catch the sale, that's when it's a really good bargain. And you can, I don't even know if it's 500 pages or pieces or 250 or whatever it was, but anyway, on sale it was like $2.50. Anyway, but that paper is a nicer quality. So once I go get it and can show you. And then we're going to cut the 12 by 12. So it's down to it's going to be a 6-inch journal, because you can see these are small little pictures. And then embroidery thread. I do not have the waxed bookbinding thread. I do have the little sewing wax thing. I'm going to get that out and see if that works. And I think she said you needed to use all 6 strands. So I will see if I have a needle eye that will be big enough for that. And then we're going to put a little journal together today. And there's no glue involved. So I have a chemical sensitivity, so certain glues, I can only use Aleene's tacky glue. And it's taken me a long time with a lot of work to calm down my nervous system so that I'm not as reactive to things. But, so that's why sometimes you'll see me with gloves on. So if I'm going to work with Mod Podge or gesso, I will put my gloves on, in latex-free gloves. But at any rate, so there's no glue involved, no adhesive at this point. Now, if you want to decorate the covers, but I'm going to just pick a decorative paper so that solves that. You won't need to decorate the covers. Now, if we were going to use a file folder or something like that, then we would need to do that. But let me just grab a piece that I'm looking at. Right here, this is Anna Griffin paper, which I love Anna Griffin products. And so I have more of this. You can see I've already cut a piece of this. But anyway, this is a 12 by 12. So the back is just plain, but this is pretty and decorative. So I think I'll use something along these lines. Grab my paper, my piercing tool if I can find it. Otherwise, a small hole punch will work. Oh, I do have another punching thing. Just depends on how. And then we're not gonna put a lot of holes. Now I see other people putting, like, you know, what do they put? 5 holes. I think we can get away with maybe 3. You know, I mean, if you're going to gift it to somebody, you might want to go with the 5. But anyway, so let me go get all the supplies, and you gather yours, and then we'll put it together. Okay. Actually found some pretty double-sided paper, so I decided to go with that instead. Let me move this over here. All right. So this is the kids' art paper that I'm talking about. It's not quite like construction paper. You know how construction paper has more of a texture. Okay, so this is just a in between, but not that quite that much. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces right here that I started off with. I can add to that later. So here's the pretty paper that I'm using, and double-sided. I think this one is out of circulation. I don't think they have this anymore, but anyway, so I just cut it. I didn't, you know, care about cutting through words or whatever. So I'm going to use this top piece, I think. Let me see. I like both, so I'm not sure which one. All right, let me go with this one. All right. So there's some spot right there. Okay, so this is a 12 by 12. I cut it in half, so it's a 6 by 12, and then just fold it in half. I usually hold my finger here, and then just smooth that out. If you have a bone folder, fine. I usually just, you know, I just grab whatever I have handy, so I'm just using this back of the scissors. Okay, now what I do a little differently, some people will take this whole stack and then just fold it like this, but what I like to do is I will individually fold them, and I find that this works out better for me, and then they will sandwich in together better. So you're still going to have the overage, and you're still going to need to trim that off at the end, but it's not a biggie, so I don't care. Get that out of my way. Just smooth that down. So then when I start sliding them in together, it just goes, they fit really snug, very nice. I'm gonna finish folding up these. Now, something else I learned recently was the grain of the paper. Now you see when I folded that, and there's like little marks. That is supposedly against the grain of the paper. So I didn't save those extra little pieces. I was going to bring it in here to test it. But when you get that wrinkling when you fold it, then that's folding against the grain of the paper. I don't know why they would have, I'm trying to think, did I cut, I think they're 9 by 12 sheets. So I did cut the vertical, so it shouldn't be, I shouldn't have gotten that. So they apparently, I'll just double check, make sure I've got them all sandwiched in and didn't accidentally put one. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now go back to my cover. Okay, the only thing I forgot was the clamps. Okay. But I just take my fingernails, which I creased the paper really good, as you saw, creased the cover really good. I like to leave 1/4 of an inch. I feel 1/8 of an inch is just too small. This protects the ends and top and bottom. Then when I close it, now it doesn't, I don't have the problem with the overage. I don't have to worry about that. So now open it back up, and I usually have a clothespin or one of my clamps, but I'm just going to hold this very snug with my hand, and this is a very tiny little paper punch. So I'm going to just come in here and let's hope that I can get this on through all of those papers. Okay, so there we go. Okay, good, pretty good. All right, now the other thing is I need to, okay, let's hold the apple cart here. Let's see. Okay, get a pen. All right, now get a pen and mark where top and bottom. And I come in just about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, hold it again. This way I'm not trying to, but I just want to get this to punch right there on that dot. And I just have to keep wiggling it so that I'm seeing, is it coming down on it exactly where I want it? Pretty good. Okay. And yes, I know they have all those little cradles and you can use a magazine and all that kind of thing, but this is how I do it. I just hold it, eyeball it, wiggle it. Okay. Oh, it's not wanting to line up exactly where I want it as easily. Okay. There we go. Wow. That was some precision punching. I'm going to put a pin there. And I'm going to put a pin here. This is my high-tech. Okay, now we want to get our embroidery needle. And I do not know, I really do not know if I am going to get 6 strands through that. I'm thinking I will only get 3. But I am going to wax them. Now, you're supposed to use 3 times the length of your cover. Okay, so that would be 1, 2, and 3. And you will have plenty left over that you can cut off. All right, so let me see. Before I even wax it, I'm just going to see, can I get 6 through this needle eye? It's just getting 3 through it is pretty hard. I'm just going to see. And I don't want to break my needle threader, so I'm going to go down to just 3. I need to invest in a better embroidery needles. I was just telling my husband that yesterday. I said, you know what, I'm going to invest in some really nice embroidery needles with the bigger eyes and maybe even the bookbinding set. So I'm gonna expand all my supplies. Okay, so now just take this and run this through the wax is what you're supposed to do. And I've not done this before, so I don't know how many times I really need to do it and if it's actually doing anything or not. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, now to get this through here, okay, and then you just have a tail and you don't tie a knot in it. Take that one out, take this one out, hold on to it. And let me think now, do I come in from the back or the front? I think I come from the front. And I should have had a center. Let me go ahead and do that. All right, let me just put, because I need to have a center hole. I really need that center hole. Okay. I'm gonna leave about that much. All right, now then there, and back up through here, and try not to go through the thread center of that other one. I may need to put another hole, but if I can manage to squeeze in there. Such a little hole, I think I'll have to put a new one. All right, I'm gonna just come down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Right up next to the other one. So in this case, because I did not punch the 2 extra holes, then look at how much I have left over. Okay, and then now just pull that snug, but not too tight because you don't want to break thread. I think I'm going to see if I can, yeah, I think I should, all right. I should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. Now tie 2 knots. One going in the one direction, one going in the other direction. Okay. There you go. All right. And then trim that down. And then kind of, I'm not worried about that extra little bit. Okay. There is a quick and easy journal. Just that, quick and easy. And now I can take my little Polaroid pictures and put them here on the pages. Okay, so that one can go here. And I have my tacky glue right here. I just recently refilled this. I'm not going to put it on the center, I'm just going to put it at the top and the bottom. All right. And then I like to either get a paper towel or wax paper. And then this is that protection between me and the glue. The wax paper is perfect because even if it oozes out, it's not going to get on me. Versus the paper towel, it could. So this is just a tip for anyone else who needs that, who does not do well with glue or other adhesives. Nice. Seems like it's gluing. I don't think I've ever glued down whatever this is made out of, so. But I have yet to find what tacky glue cannot glue, so. I don't think I've glued, have I glued glass? No, I don't know. But wood and all kinds of other embellishments. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to turn the page over. Okay, and then this one. I don't really know how much glue I need. You like my little glue bottle cover? Isn't that cute? Okay, so wax paper again. A little bit of glue came out right there because I had a little more. Top and bottom. So there you go. I can just wipe any paper towel. And then what I'm going to do is take another piece and put it here, and then that way it won't stick to this other page. And when it sticks to the wax paper, it just peels right off after it's dried, so you don't have to worry about that. So isn't that nice? Now I have a nice little album, and I think I'll make a little, well, I might just use this here, but I was thinking I might make a little decoration book plate here, or I might just go ahead and notate it right there. Oh, that is so cute. Very easy to do. Oh, I didn't realize I left a page in between. Oh well. Okay. I will use some journaling. I'll use this for more journaling for the beautiful ladies that sent those in. That'll be fine. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this was a fun video for you to see how easy it is to make the journal and how to take your embroidery thread and wax it, and that can be a replacement for bookbinding thread. And if you have one of those little instant cameras, then you can start taking pictures of gifts and things like that that you've made, so that you can know what you send people even. I mean, that's something I like, is because you can forget, you know, who you sent things to. But that's how easy it is to just make a quick little journal just like that. I love it. So thank you for being here with me today. Thank you again to Diane and to Linda. And I look forward to seeing, hopefully somebody will be entering to win the April giveaway. And I'm thinking I'm going to make one of these little journals and just include it in with the prize. So that would be a fun little addition to that. So thank you again, and stay safe, keep creating in the sunshine, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.